Good evening, everyone. I'm Melanie Christopher.
And I'm Byron Brown. All eyes are on Mississippi, a U.S. Senate race as voters have a rare opportunity to elect 2 U.S. senators. We begin our election coverage with incumbent Senators Roger Wicker and Cindy Hyde-Smith, who are hoping to keep their seats. Our 4 p.m. anchor team, Margaret Ann Carter and Terrence Friday, are live at the Westin in downtown Jackson ahead of tonight's watch party. They join us live right now. Terrence, Margaret Ann.
Yeah, Cindy Hyde-Smith is certainly run for state office.
Melanie, Byron, good evening to you both. They are trying to maintain that success so they can regain control of the Senate with Republicans.
Yeah, absolutely. And they are both running against Democrats. Cindy Hyde-Smith has 3 candidates also running against her, while Wicker is facing Beria.
He is out of base St. Louis, and Senator Wicker has made it clear that he's going to continue to stand on the same policies that he's been standing on all along. He has been in the Senate now for a little more than 10 years, and as we mentioned earlier, both candidates are hoping to maintain that control of their party in the Senate now. The midterm election is very important because, as we said, there's a lot at stake. There are 51 Republicans and 49 Democrats in the U.S. Senate right now, and Beria has been very consistent, or I should say, Wicker has been very consistent with his conservative values, and that's something he plans to continue now.
Yes, and Governor Phil Bryant appointed former Agriculture Commissioner several months ago. That is Cindy Hyde-Smith. Since then, she's proudly run her campaign close to President Trump, stating she votes with a Republican 100% of the time. Hyde-Smith has spoken about the desperate need to fix the crumbling infrastructure here in Mississippi. The senator says tax cuts passed by Congress are growing the economy and opening up educational opportunities. She said she will use her seat in the Appropriations Committee to ensure funding goes to Mississippi. Now, people are expected to arrive here around 7 o'clock tonight.
Yeah, they are. And of course, we're going to keep you updated throughout the night. We're going to be watching these polls for you very closely. We'll have those updates, of course, on the air and also online via our social media pages as well.
Yeah, let's turn things over to our Mike Espy's campaign right now.
Margaret Ann and Terrence, this is a positive feeling among the campaign that I'm hearing from the sources that I'm talking to within the campaign. Now, Mike Espy started this journey 7 months ago, and among the 7 months ago, his message has been an independent thinker, someone who will go to Washington and work across party lines, making tariffs, healthcare, job training, and keeping millennials here in Mississippi and preventing the brain drain his top priorities. Espy is formerly represented the Mississippi's 2nd Congressional District. Mike Espy will be surrounded by family, friends, supporters right here at the Hilton on County line. Reporting in Jackson, Gerald Harris, WJTV 12. Now let's send it to the desk with Mel and Byron.
Thank you so much, Gerald. We will continue our full team coverage with a look at Senate candidates David Beria and Chris McDaniel.
WJTV 12's Jade Balexa is at the King Edward Hotel with a look at David Beria's race to Washington. Jade.
Yeah, we are inside the ballroom here at the Hilton Garden Inn, and the room has been set up. I saw volunteers earlier setting up all sorts of flyers and all these things on the table. You can see David Beria everywhere. So the party is going to get started here at 7. The projector screen is getting ready so everyone who comes here can see the results coming in. Now, I spoke with a representative from his campaign earlier. She told me they're just going to keep everything loose tonight because it's all about the supporters and the volunteers who have been with Beria for the last 8 months. Now, David Beria is a state representative for Mississippi. He won the Democratic primary runoff in the summer, as you may recall. But tonight he wants to take it all the way to Washington. So we'll have to see, and stay with WJTV 12 throughout the night. I will keep you updated as we continue our coverage. Live from the Hilton Garden Inn, Jade Balexa, WJTV 12.
Yeah, thanks, Jade. Well, we are just a few hours away from finding out if there will be a runoff election or if one of the 4 candidates in the special U.S. Senate race will take home the title. Now, according to a recent poll by Change Research, State Senator Chris McDaniel was leading against his Republican opponent, Cindy Hyde-Smith, who currently holds the Senate seat. But the poll says that he's trailing behind Democratic candidate Mike Espy. Now, this is McDaniel's first attempt at this Senate seat. 4 years ago, he nearly beat the now retired Thad Cochran for the position. Now, although he is often criticized by his fellow Republicans, McDaniel recognizes that Mississippi's economy is slower than nearby states and says allowing open business will create prosperity. Now, there is just a little less than an hour until the polls close, and at that time, the doors will open at the Gables in Laurel, which is where McDaniel's viewing party will be held, and we will be here for the rest of the night to bring you live coverage and updates. For now, live in Laurel, Katie Rowe, WJTV 12.
Thank you, Katie. And Toby Bartee is the final candidate running in this year's U.S. Special Senate election. Bartee is running as a Democrat against Espy, Hyde-Smith, and McDaniel. Bartee is a resident of Gaucher and is a graduate of the United States Naval Academy.
The last of the most anticipated races today is the race for District 3 of the U.S. House of Representatives, and it's a three-way race between Rankin and Madison County District Attorney Michael Guest, Michael Evans, and Reform Party candidate Matthew Holland.